Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 13 of the new bankroll challenge, where we've gone from $20 to 171. I've really enjoyed how the poker's gone the last couple of weeks. We have ticked down the last few streams, but there's always going to be variance. But just hope we play well today. This is the Sunday Storm. I need to get the correct information on this. We've got two more other tournaments starting soon that we had tickets for both, actually, with the next two. $1.50 Power Path Step 2, trying to get a Power Path Step 3. Ticket, of course, and a $2 World Championships of Online Poker. What are they? It's not quite. It's boot camp. That's it. That's such a mouthful. World Championships of Online Poker boot camp series ticket. So let's see how these go. This is an $11, and it is a PKO this week. It's a bounty tournament, or progressive knockout, whichever you want to. Obviously, that's what PKO actually stands for. I think bounty tournament is a little more intuitive to understand for the more casual viewer. Busy family day today. It's been absolutely lovely until Zelda's concentration and listening skills and everything fell off a cliff at the end. As so often happens with kids, bless them. And Zach is a very chatty boy now, and he chats very loud and very high pitched. So I have sadly just had to take a couple of pain pills. Nothing too heavy, just ibuprofen. Not addicted to opioids yet. Wait till they're a couple of years older. No, this is probably the most challenging 2 years. We would have had a flush draw. We'd have had a terrible gut shot as well, but we'd have had a flush draw here with our ace-6. I nearly raised first hand. Opted not to. Arguably, when you deep stack the worst suited ace, ace-6, because it's nice to have the wheel draw with ace-5, ace-4, ace-3, ace-2. Okay, 5-6 off. There. 2 minutes to the power path, and then 17 minutes to the boot camp tourney. Go on, we'll defend this. Very, very good price. We don't hit the flop, that's fine. Oh, get my alpha waves on. I got them ready and paused. Oh, it was a bit loud. Yeah, let's chill out with some alpha waves, my love. Mrs. Retless has worked very, very hard at the children. And Zelda particularly plays her up, so obviously I do step in and help where I can, but it's very draining for both of us. Mrs. Retless says she's a terror. I'd joke about selling her to anyone, to the highest bidder in chat, but that's the kind of thing that gets you cancelled. Yeah, no, I think you did. I think you did pretty well today, love. It is hard. It's very, very hard. And I like it when you tell me that my face paint looks beautiful. I've put in my stream title today, Mr. Atlas, that I'm playing poker as an 80's wrestler. Yeah, I am loving Zach's. Yeah, for sure. He's really turned a corner on a couple of things recently, which makes life so much more manageable and therefore pleasant. And he's so fun to play with in chat to now as well. Like he's an absolute darling. Poor Zelda though. It's a horrible phase where he can get away with anything, and she gets in so much trouble for everything. Like, rightly so, because he's 1 and she's 4, right? But you can see why that's hard to understand at 4. Yeah, she needs to realize that even just doing something because she isn't really thinking about it is bad, right? She's somewhat ruined one of our chairs in the living room today with paint, which is more frustrating because she has been told about wiping her face and hands on it before, so to do so with paint was ridiculous. Like, if we never told her, fair enough, but she has been told. Whereas the other day when she was trying to be a butterfly with the curtains and accidentally ripped all the curtain holders out the wall and broke the plaster, whilst that is actually far worse than permanently damaging a not ridiculously valuable chair that we've had a long time, you can understand why that happened, and she had kind of no way of knowing. It wasn't as intuitive for a 4-year-old that's never been told not to be a butterfly with curtains. Yeah, if she did it again, she'd be in a lot more trouble. All right. Oh, I don't know why I'm not showing both, but I'll stick with this now because I've got ace queen in the power path step 2, and we'll give that our little itty bitty raise. The button's sitting out. We're not going to get position though because the one player still to act that would have been in position on us does call, so we're out of position to the cutoff. And we hit top. And we just take it with the c-bet. Cool. Okay. Let's go back to both tables as we fold on both. We had ace-7 suited there, but again, very early position. Not a great suited ace. Hard to win the hand against smaller aces because it splits so often. Hard to flop a good hand without the ace. Hard to hit the wheel. All right. Any short stacks in the Sunday Storm where we're looking to pick up bounties? There's a player sitting out. They're obviously near starting stack because the blinds are small early on. And that's all they'll have lost so far. There is a 7,000 stack. Oh, they've been moved. Darn it. One short stack. Robbed. Ooh, pocket 4s in the power path step 2. An early shove and a call. Okay. Yeah, 5s. I'm a genius. And the 5s hit, so that is that. They beat ace-jack suited. It was a fair race before that. 3s. And the big blinds just won a big hand, so they're going to be a little more prone to folding. Oh, we get called again. This make Don calls a lot. Okay, well, that explains. That means we're not going to be able to blind steal as much as we want, but so far they've folded to every continuation bet, so that's good. That's good. I cleaned some of the lounge, by the way, love. The bits that I... Yes. Yeah, I also took a load of rubbish and plates and food through and stuff. Yeah, because you finished your TV show, Mrs. Reckless. What was it called again? For Those About to Die. That looked so good. Yeah. Kevy Wonders, Poker Face. Yes, indeed. Good evening, Jay Bazza. Thank you so much. Oh, I need to update the delay information. My apologies, because it is Sunday, and the Sunday Storm is a slow, important tournament. Thanks so much, Jay Bazza. Oh, wow, what a flop we'd have had here. I did consider this as well. We'd have had the nut flush draw and a pair, and then that's it. We'd have had the stone cold nuts on the river. Stone cold nuts, Mrs. Reckless. Yes, that's a very serious poker terminology. We'd have had the second nuts on the Sunday Storm as well, but very obviously so. Honey bunch. Yeah, thanks, love. I had a little bit of yogurt and cheese, but not much. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good. It was nice. I said that cheat cake for the first time in forever as well today. So just been trying to make sure I don't have anything else. Yeah, it was. It was really, really nice. And actually, I feel very strongly like I'm not going to come off the wagon for once. So maybe I've finally gone long enough on the diet that I'm like, yeah. Yeah. And if I'm prepping myself before I even have it, that this is a one-off and I'm going straight back. And the other good thing is that I was going to make some changes tomorrow anyway, to the diet and the exercise. So it was like, okay, mini treat before switching things up. Well, okay, so I think the more interesting one is actually the exercise. I feel like my body is somewhat adjusted to the rep range that I've been doing and the increase in weights. So I'm going to increase the reps at lower weights at the gym. And that also allows me to do better form, because as I've gone up in the weights, it's harder and harder to keep your form good, which is really, really important, doing the correct motions. And my shoulders actually they felt painful in a bad way, not just painful in a fatigued way, when I was doing shoulders at the gym earlier in the week. So I'm really looking forward to doing more reps at a lower weight now. Diet-wise, I'm just, again, going to have a few weeks. I just want a few weeks cutting out milk, so I'm just going to drink water, and along with milk goes yogurt, and that's it. Everything else is the same. But that's deliberately temporary, just to see what changes I get. Go back into ketosis for a few weeks, burn a little bit of fat, and then I'll go back onto it. Just cycle on and off that a little bit. And then maybe I might even allow myself to cycle onto fruit occasionally. So I'll deliberately trim down the body weight some weeks, and then I'll be like, okay, now let's try and put it back up, but build some muscle with it. So quite interested in doing that. Ace King suited in the Power Path Step 2. Does fold round to us, though, and then folds round to the blinds. We might get no action. The sport blind is called a lot, though. Make Don finally folds to us. Probably when we wanted them to call the most. But they did fold to both our C-bets before, so I can't complain. And the big blind, who is short stacked, so they could shove. Nope. We just win that one. Okie doke. Can't be long now until the boot camp tournament. 5 more minutes. Okay. Oh, it's Sack in the house. 55 months, baby. Let me tell you something, brother. Hey, Hogan never had face paint. That's well, no, that isn't true. Is it not true? He certainly wore face paint in Urban Commando. No, wait, that's Schwarzenegger, right? I'm getting my films confused. I've definitely seen Suburban Commando. Sorry, Suburban. No, I'm sure I'm right. I'm right. Suburban Commando's Hogan, and he had face paint in it. Suburban Commando is Hogan, and I'm not seeing him in any face paint. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was imagining Schwarzenegger in face paint. Hey, there's a 1991 Suburban Commando computer game that looks really good on the Amiga. I'm pretty sure it won't be really good. I'm pretty sure it'd be terrible, but it looks good. I'm going through Hulk Hogan's gimmicks. He didn't wear face paint as Hollywood Hulk Hogan. He didn't wear face paint as Hulk Hogan. He didn't wear face paint as, like, Mr. America. He wore a mask. Maybe he never... Did he? He must have had, like, a small American flag at least at some point. Typed in Hulk Hogan face paint. The first thing that's come up is Ultimate Warrior's mask. Probably tells me everything I need to know. There we go. Okay. He had Sting-esque red and yellow face paint at Clash of Champions 29 in WCW. So there we go. Zach was right. Well done. Great to have you here. Thank you so much for the resub, man. Whatever did we used to do before Google? Sadly, King 10, we got a fold in the big blind. I was quite excited for that. We do get 9s, however, folded around to us on the button. We look a lot weaker than we are here in the Sunday Storm. We get called. Flop comes out with a queen. So we'll continuation bet the 9s to protect them because there's still lots more overcards that could come. And we take it. Nice. Nice. Checking for short stacks in the Sunday Storm. It's just that guy we got to fold is the shortest stack. The big blind's vaguely short, but both of them could, like, pretty much cripple us if they beat us, though. And we're not getting crazy value going all in with them. It's not really what I mean by short stacks there. Right, what's this? Right, I've got to capture this boot camp. World Championships of Online Poker boot camp tournament. I don't even know what it's a satellite for. Get you back to the other tables, and I'll try and click on what it links us to in the lobby. Okay, so it's to a $22 progressive knockout that starts at 9:30 tonight. Cool. Okay, that's cool. Thankfully not, Jay Vazza. I would swelter and then some with the heat on. So saving on the energy bills for now. Yes, that definitely could be a very different conversation where that's what I'm asking. How was your latest trip to Manchester, by the way, mate? I'm pretty sure you've had one and gone back in fairly recent times, if I'm not mistaken. And Zach, if you're still there, everything was progressing really well with you finally last we spoke. Anything you're happy to share in chat would be great to get an update. Oh, sixes, and man, the blinds are just shooting up, aren't they, in this power play step 2? I forget how quick the blinds are sometimes. So we might defend these sixes pretty hard. Oh, raise to re-raise. Even though it's a short stack, that might be us not defending hard. And another call. Actually, I wonder if the initial raise is going to come back over the top. I'm going to call this. I'm going to regret it if they do. But we're getting very, very good value to look for a 6 here. They do just call. That's really good. And actually, this could be the end of our tournament, but I'm going to shove that. We got an overpair to the 4s on the board. So we're just trying to avoid the other players having a jack or an overpair. The BBO folds. That's great. Argent Agent calls with 4s. No! Oh, gosh. And the short stack that was all in hit a flush as well. Wow. Well, we ran into that, huh? Okay, no worries. No worries. Let's go tournament hunting. There's a $1.50 boot camp. Let's do that. Starts in 3 minutes. Yeah, no, you don't, Zach. I've always had slight shoulder issue. I don't bench press. I've never really... No, that never's not true. For a very, very long time, I've not bench pressed with a barbell. I bench press with dumbbells because that's always messed with my shoulders. And I was okay doing shoulder presses until the most recent weight amount. Like I say, 3-bet with ace queen takes it. That's nice. So, yeah. I'm going to go back to the shoulder press, but with way better form. I mean, the form wasn't terrible. I think I was just coming in a bit narrow. There's also, like, back exercise I can't do because of shoulders as well. But there's loads that I can do, so it's fine, right? It's just finding the right ones and finding the right form. But you're absolutely right. Hogan was Mr. America, but yeah, pretty sure that was like a cloth mask rather than face paint, but who knows? I've been wrong plenty of times. We'll raise the ace-10 to the limper. We got there eventually. All right, what does the limper say? They call. We miss. It's a very, very dry board. If they don't have the queen, we're probably kind of looking okay. They do call. And then an overcard to the board comes, which they bet. I'm just thinking the jack's the nuts, but we're really short stacked, you know. So actually, we'll wait for a better spot. Slightly odd play from them. I'm so glad somebody else told me that the Sunday Million season winner badge is broken, because so many people have it now. Oh, 2 overcards to the jacks, but we're also drawing to a 10. I'm not going to see about this. I'm going to take a card. We've also raised Queen 10. We've been called by the button, though, so we're out of position with Queen 10 suited. They check again. Okay, this time we'll raise. This time we're feeling like the jacks might be good now. The Queen 10 doesn't do amazingly. Let's see if a continuation bet can take it. The jacks do win. That's good. That's good. We've now got an open-ended straight draw. And it's an overcard. Yes, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, we win the pot in the Sunday Storm. Love it, love it. Zombaby! 42 months, you absolute legend. Thank you very much indeed. Hang on, that's 3.5 years. 3.5 years. Oh, baby. Woo! Warriors interviews were something else. I loved them, but they were completely crazy. You're absolutely right. That's Macho Man, who was also a bit crazy. Okay, so this satellite has also started. Queens. Just like that. Oh my goodness. And someone shoved straight into us. And we get another call. Wow, we might not even be ahead. I hope we are. I hope we're against two ace kings. Blocking all the outs to each other. Okay, we are ahead. The Jack 10 has hit a 10. But we hold up, baby. We hold up and we triple up. Let's go. Let's go. What a great start to that tournament. Half an hour's late registration on that one. That's the first one to end its late registration. Hey, Cluck Liddell. Thank you for checking out the bankroll spreadsheet. Pocket threes in the Sunday Storm. No real short stacks. There is a 6,300 that is by far the closest to being a short stack. But they fold. We do get a call in the from the button, so we're going to be out of position. We get bottom pair in the boot camp. No 3 for our pocket threes. An ace comes. Oh, we've hit 2 pair with the 6-3. We've c-bet the threes, being optimistic. There is a flush now. Do I need to just check call? I might need to just check call the 6-3. No, I tell you what, I'll raise, and if they re-raise, I'll probably fold. Yeah, value bet, baby. Value bet. 6-7 calls us down. Love it. Love it, love it. What a great start to this tournament. Kids are with you permanently. Yep, cool. Stuck in the flat. Not cool. Not legally overcrowded. Yep, yep. Take the victories. Great attitude, man. Great attitude. You've done amazing. You're doing amazing. Absolute inspiration. Oh my goodness. We flop the straight. We straight up flop the straight in the Sunday Storm. We want someone to go over the top of us here, especially the short stack, ideally. He does. He does. It's bounty time, baby. Let's go. Bottom 2 pair trying to hit again to make a full house. They don't. Our straight takes it, and we get our first bounty of the night in the Sunday Storm and a nice little boost to our stack. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. Pretty bad cooler for them, flopping 2 pair. Somebody's flopped the nuts straight. Lucky days. We've had trips here as well. One of those should play every hand moments. It's funny, back in the days before computers started taking over, like, how to play poker, there were people, even like good players, that swore you should play rushes in poker. Like good luck streaks. Like, oh, if it's going well, keep playing every hand. And there's some, like, obviously there's some really flawed logic to that, right? That isn't how probability works, for example. But there is some logic to it. Like, maybe you're playing aggressive and the table's overly passive, right? Overly tight passive, and they'll just let you run them over. So if you realize it's because of how the other players are playing, and so it allows you to be profitable by overplaying hands, then do play very loose aggressive. But if you're just trying to maximize your lucky run, you know, forget that. That's nonsense. Sorry, Jay Bazza. Really, really good on you for taking those shots and dedicating yourself to something. If there's one thing I've learned super hard in the last few years, it's that success is achieved through constant failures. Like, the people that go out there and put themselves out there and put their effort in and try and do a thing and fail and then do another thing or the same thing again and then fail, they're the ones that actually get somewhere. The only way to truly fail at life is to never try. King Jack under the gun. Nah. We're doing well in that one. We can wait for better spots. What are you eating, Mr. Adam? That's nice. Cherries. That's good. Oh, baby. Oh, would have won with our King Jack, although would have almost certainly have folded to the crazy pre-flop aggression. So we've got one caller on our aces, round to the big blind. They might make it two. What we want is for them to raise, but that seems very unlikely. Okay, so we just need nobody to have King Jack right now. I was borderline raising less than this, but two picture cards probably means we want to make a bigger raise. Sadly, everybody's saying they didn't have it. Tell you what, let's put in a speculative raise here. Oh, so Mrs. Reckless, as is always the case on a Sunday, there's a world in which I might need to say, can I have the line in the morning? It's pretty rare, but in theory, on the Sunday Storm, I'm going to win you £1 million. Probably not. What's first place at the moment? I'll tell you now. More like 10,000. So, yeah, in theory, I could be playing till 1 in the morning, and then the tournament breaks for the next day. But yeah, not. I've never managed it yet, so don't Don't count your chickens on me coming and requesting that. But if I do, it's a good thing. Even... Zoom back out for now. Onaris. I love that name for some reason. I love that name. If we have a pet in the future, Mrs. Retters, can we call it Onaris? What would it suit and what wouldn't it suit? Mrs. Retters said it depends what kind of pet it is. I want to know what type of animal Onaris suits and what type of animal Onaris doesn't suit. I think it does suit a goldfish. No, fair enough. Yeah. It does sound a bit cat-like, yeah. Like Naru. Mrs. Retters wants a skinny cat called Schmeagol. We've had 2 skinny cats. You could have called either of them. Well, no, okay, Mitch came with the name. You could have called Bellatrix Schmeagol. Oh, she was called Trixie. Yeah, Bellatrix was a nice adaptation of Trixie. Fair dues. Ooh, okay. Ace Queen suited. And we take the blinds. Okay, that's fine. Blinds go up. This is Retters and chat. My latest follower, bits giver, and sub notifications on my overlay, which I spent a good afternoon sorting out, have frozen in time. Like, they're about a month old at this point, and they haven't updated. Silly things. So that's another chunk of an afternoon at some point I need to do to fix them again. My apologies. Ah, sorry, no. And end of story. Oh, I thought you were reading then. You're just in your diary. Oh, cool. No, that's fine. Might top up our Jack 8 here, but in the meantime, let's show you some pocket 8s that we're going to raise. We do top up the Jack 8. And we hit top pair, actually, so I will show you that in a minute, if we're still going. Pocket 8s flop pretty terribly. I'm going to give that one up, actually. Oh, short stack is shoved. And there's a call. Okay, 3-1. Okay, that's a really, really bad card. Because if they had the 10-8, they've hit the straight. If they had the spades, they've hit the flush. If Ben was calling with either of those, they've hit. That was a terrible, terrible turn card. Let's go back to the 8s because... Ah, no, okay. No, let's fold the 8s. I'm going to fold here as well. And let's see what we lost to. The flush. Yeah. So we were ahead of the shove for the short stack. We made the correct play at the time. But then the other player that called overtook us and bet. And we folded. Yeah. Good poker. That's poker, folks. See if we get to see a flop with king 9 suited in the other boot camp satellite. I thought this was some sort of mask, but it's, I was going to say Alakazam. Is it Kadabra? It might be Kadabra. Why would you have Kadabra instead of Alakazam? I think it probably is Alakazam. Does Abra have no spoons? Kadabra has 1 and Alakazam has... Oh, we've hit the nut flush draw. We'll semi-bluff. We were giving it up on the flop and nobody bet. And I think we've got it. I think we've got it. The 2 players after us have both folded, so the guy that's checked twice is the last one to act. I can't see how they could call here. They don't. Fantastic. Nice to pick up that pot. Pick up a pot. Blind's creeping up there ever so slightly. The 6s, so we'll stay here. The late registration ends shortly after the break in this one and just before it in the other boot camp. Ages to go, like hours to go in the Sunday Storm. Oh, Marius, the big blind here. I've got a note from the other day. Okay, so the limper does call. And now we're going to c-bet to try and take it down because that was not a good flop for us. We're still going to c-bet. And they fold. Fantastic. It's crazy how often a small bet out into somebody that should be a c-better is weakness, and they'll just fold to a re-raise. Like, you should pretty much just keep c-betting as you would have done, as if they've checked. It's almost like they nearly always do it with something like middle or bottom pair, and it's like your re-raise confirms that you either have top pair or the over pair to them, and they're like, okay, I asked a question, I got the answer, fold, but it's not actually how it works. Go back to the other 2 tables. About to get a hand in the boot camp satellite. And it's good. It's very good. Ace King suited. Got to get knocked down to get back up. Exactly, man. 4 competitions. Cool, dude. Oh, wow. Okay, we got shoved on. We're going to call. Oh, my goodness. I'm pretty sure we're still calling. This is a real make or break moment in this boot camp. Put the last player all in. We just want to beat them, ideally, first of all. They've got jacks. We've hit the ace. We love it. We've actually got the flush draw now. We've hit another ace. Unfortunately, the 9s hit a set. So I did say we only wanted to beat the big stack, and the reason for that is we only lost 166 chips, which is basically nothing in that hand. Obviously, I'd have far preferred to have held up from the flop there, or to have redrawn with the diamond on the river and scooped the lot, but we certainly got away from potential disaster. Top pair here. No, I should stay zoomed out because we've got king, queen on the other table. Top pair, bottom pair, sorry. Bottom pair wins it. A button shove. But this is really close. A button shove. A button shove. Yes, dominating their king. Get in there. It could split. We hit the queen. They had nothing. Yeah, we had that, didn't we? Fantastic. Okay. So a hand later, we make the chips or some of the chips we were hoping to make previously. The walrus, Kevin wonders. Okay, if I ever get a walrus, I'll call it Anaris. There we go. I'm sure Mrs. Reckless will agree to that. That if we get a walrus, I can call it Anaris. Yep, she completely agrees that's a walrus name. So I just need to get like the world's biggest jacuzzi. That'd be too warm for a walrus, right? I'd have to get like an outdoor ice bath. Tropical walrus. We're just inventing species now. Yes, Kevin wonders, that's it. Rather than a new house that actually fits us properly, I'll get a swimming pool when I win $1 million. That's a good idea. Picked up a gut shot. Don't actually love that I called this. I kind of do. Okay, they gave us a free card to the gut shot. That's nice of them, but we miss. And they bet pot, and we fold. Sixes in the Sunday Storm, and there's a limper, so we're just going to limp along with from the cutoff and set mine. We're going to be in position as the button folds. Not a good flop. Even if the 6 comes now, it means the 7 is a straight. Another club. The 7 gives us an idiot straight because the jack is also a better straight. Yep. Goodbye. Does anyone have a queen? We'll never know. I think someone had at least a queen. If not 2 clubs. If not the 7-6 of clubs. It is Alakazam. Thank you, Jay Bazza. Good to know. Because I was like, well, Alakazam, it can't be that Abra has 1 spoon, Kadabra has 2 spoons, and Alakazam has 3 spoons. He didn't have 1 in his mouth. So I realized after that it probably was. Probably 0, 1, 2. That first 151 Pokemon was so well designed, weren't they? Not absolutely every single one, maybe, but overall, just brilliant, brilliant designing. I think that's where I've struggled to enjoy more modern Pokemons. It's just impossible to keep up that level. Fold. I was tempted. I'll fold. I've been a little more loose aggressive than I sometimes would be. Yeah, I think we'd have just got shoved on. Oh, well, definitely. Look, there's kings. And we could have outdrawn the kings, but we wouldn't have. There's 3 aces come on the board. That poor small blind. That was like me. I'm like, oh, this is a shovel hand, small blind to big blind, and then the big blind just has something like pocket kings. Seems to happen all the time. We're currently 27th out of 200 in that one, though. That's good. Right. Ace, queen in the other boot camp. So we'll raise this one. 5 minutes to go to break, which means 5 minutes to go until the other boot camp satellite late registration ends, and 15 minutes to go in this one. This is really borderline. This player's been really tight. So I'm going to respect that and fold this hand. Queen 6 in the big blind. Not great. Not great. Pocket 7's under the gun. We're folding the 3s, sadly, because there's been a raise and a re-raise before our small blind at 3-3. And a call of the re-raise. Wow. It's all going on there. Now, this is a close one. We've previously raised folded to a shove. This player is quite a bit more aggressive. We don't care about the tiny stack going in too much. This is really, really close. Ace Jack, yeah, not the worst call then from us. And we hit the 7. We hit the 7. Let's go. We didn't need it, to be honest. We'd have bricked out anyway, as long as it wasn't an ace or a jack. But yeah, fantastic. Okay, we've got going. The blinds are getting up there now, so we can't just... we can now chill out a bit again, but we couldn't have just chilled out forever. I actually stick there for a moment, because if this folds around, we'll probably shove this. It doesn't. No. We'll chill out. Would have actually have hit bottom pair and the nut flush draw. Probably would have quite liked this, but all good. I still think it's the right play. Pocket aces, it was the right play, my word. And we would have lost. Oh, 7-8 beats it though. Absolutely brutal. Ah, I can't get away from this table. I keep trying to move off it. King, queen in the button. Checking for short stacks in the Sunday Storm. There are none. In fact, no one else has picked up a bounty at our table at all, except for us. Okay, goodbye, King, Queen. And we really will move away from that table now, unless it gives us another playable hand in the cuff. See what we get here first. Nothing there. Okay, and back we go. Oh, back we go with an immediate decision. Under the gun shove. 11 big blinds. 4 players left to act. Go on. Tens. And we hit a 7 again. My word, that seems to be our ridiculously lucky hand. Oh, good. Okay, yeah. It was something 2023, yeah. Ace Queen in the Sunday Storm. Might go bounty hunting against one of the 7,000 stacks, I guess. And I'm actually going to zoom out because I'm... Oh, I was definitely going to call this. Yeah, I'm still going to call. And we hit the ace. I guess we're committed. We do get shoved on in the Sunday Storm. What the heck? Bounty hunt. Let's go. Pocket eights. We're racing for a bounty. We hit the ace. Come on, baby. Woo! Bounty number 2. 10-4. 10 flipping 4. cripples us in the last hand. Wow. 10-4 called a shove. Well, easy come, easy go, I guess. So we're struggling in the boot camp there now. Just as break's about to end on it as well. And we're doing well in the Sunday Storm. I'd take it that way around, to be fair. I'll see you in 5, everyone. Woo! Even Kadabra is a boss. Yeah, fair. How does that one level up? Is that a trade level? In Gen 1, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Because they're super fast, right? It's like maybe even the fastest Pokemon in the game. Oh, no, like second to Rapidash or something. Don't laugh at Rapidash. You know Gen 1 Pokemon, Mrs. Reckless. She laughs at me for Pokejargon, I get that, but she knows Pokemon. How can she laugh at me for that?
Doing okay, Richard. Doing okay. Most people die over the summer holidays. We're doing great.
Honestly, yeah, bro.
You wouldn't, Richard. You would just. I was gonna say you won't be the dead one. Richard, where are the babies? They're in the cellar.
Oh, baby. That's exactly what we needed. We just got crippled. The blinds are huge. We hit ace king. Let's go. Let's go versus queen 4. The queen hits. Well, you know what we say. Some tournaments aren't meant to be. Is this a call? Yeah, this is probably just about a call. Oh, no hit there at all other than having overcards. Yep, easy fold, fair dues. Oh, there's not loads of tournaments, as I was expecting, but there is a power path. Step 2. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Oh, it's mine. It's a friend that can wait till the time I'm not streaming poker. It is Andrea. Well, guess, Mrs. Rouse. It is Andrea. Only when I've missed one. Raising both tables. Just raising the cutoff with king 9 suited on the other table. Oh, I've been reshoved on again. Okay. Looking reasonable to see a flop here. We do. We don't really hit anything, but it's incredibly dry. There's such a good chance that nobody has anything on this, you know. So we will continuation bet despite being four-handed, and we are in position as well, so we know everybody's checked. We immediately get called. And then bet into. Well done. Taurus was the fastest. I did like Taurus. I did like Taurus. I didn't know he was the fastest. Thank you. That's good to know. Pretty sure Taurus was when they brought out Pokemon Go. I feel like Taurus might have been one of the regional specific Pokemon. Like you couldn't get it unless you went to East Asia or something. Might defend this. Yep, okay. Nope. Not what I was looking for. Still haven't found it. Okay, 3 spades out. We pick up a gut shot to the 2. We're going to represent that spade. And we take it! Come on, baby! Come on! Oh, I love poker sometimes. They haven't 3-bet yet. They have now. They have now. Did my bot not work again? Is that 2 streams in a row? No, it did. It did work today. It did work yesterday. I'm confused. I'm glad it's working. Enough tech on me slowly breaks over time. Late registration is over in the boot camp. There is 15 tickets, and we are currently 18th out of 83. That is this one down here, sorry. Nice one with the 7s. Thanks, Jay Bazza. And then very lucky with the next 7s. Not so nicely played. Probably the worst hand I've played this evening. Winning with the second 7s against 10s. I know I say that. I think their range was a lot wider than 10s. Fighting type Tauros is insanely strong. Nice. Yeah, because he wasn't fighting type, was he? He was just normal in Gen 1. Do people call Leaf Green and Fire Red Gen 3, right? I had a brilliant idea, Mrs. Rellis. So, or a brilliant realization today. I don't think the idea is particularly brilliant, but so I've been thinking once I get going with the YouTube videos of doing like, I did this for a month, like 10,000 steps a day, and this is the results out of my poker, stuff like that, right? I think I've told you this before. But what I was thinking today was, if there's something really fun I want to do, like play some retro gaming, I could do a month of retro gaming and see see if my poker reflects. Like, it doesn't have to be anything serious every time. Like, some serious ones would be really good. But I could also just throw in some fun stuff. Yeah, well, be careful what you wish for, Mrs. Rattlers, because I could do a month of massages, and then if it's bad on the poker, you'll never get a single massage ever again, so... You'll take that risk, huh? Imagine if I'm just insanely successful at poker for the rest of my life and I have to keep the massaging up. You might have to check what settings the speakers are on. We get to see a flop, and we hit top 2 pair. Wow. Many handed. We're just hoping nobody has 2-3. Even this many handed, that seems unlikely. Pocket 4s would beat us. Well, obviously pocket aces or pocket 5s, but that also seems unlikely. It did happen to us the other day. We had 2 pair, and someone had a set of one of our pairs. It was really bad. Well, this power path is off to a crazy start. Okay, none of the draws have particularly come in. 6-8 has overtaken us. Don't know why I didn't shove there. That should have been a shove. Who knows? Maybe they don't call. They had bottom second pair on the flop and 2 pair by the turn. Okay, so a nice early double up for us in the power path, and we get to top up our small blind here. Gut shot. Shame the jack isn't a 10. We'd have a double belly buster. We can call if it's 200. It's a shame there isn't a diamond as well. That would really increase our value here. No. Okay. I'm going to zoom out because I've actually decided to defend on the Sunday Storm as well. Kind of getting value to call this. No. Nope, nope, nope. Never mind. Eight, 4, 1. Oh my goodness, we could have. I did think about it. I did think we could represent that queen or the flush. This is ridiculous that we're staying in this, but 400 is such a tiny portion of 2,600. No. We were hoping for the 9 of spades. 9 of spades would have been very exciting. All right, king, queen down here. I'm just going to... I'll fold even to a 400 bet now on that Sunday Storm hand. Oh, we just had the blinds. Okay, I'm cool with that. Straight into another king, queen. And we can call the big blind. Alakazam if they decide to shove, so I'm pretty good with raising this again. Ah. That, on the other hand, is a bit big. Sadly, folding Queen Jack suited over here. Got an M of about 8 in that other boot camp. No, sorry, not other boot camp anymore. In the boot camp. We got knocked out of the other one. Like 10-4 and Queen 4 from the same player. Okay, back to the boot camp. Pocket Kings in the big blind. Let's go. Don't you dare fold round. And we got 8s in the Sunday Storm. I'll take us back to that in just a moment. Okay, they do call. Think we just win it now. No, they call again, and it is a diamond. We do have a diamond ourselves. We can just shove this turn. But if they had the flush draw and they've hit it, we're in a lot of trouble. Nope. They had a 5, and we have the bigger flush. Let's go. Into ace 2. All right, we're just going to call with the pocket 8s because it's a big stack raising. We're a big stack. We're very, very happy with our big stack. We don't really want to collide with an iffy hand. But obviously, if an 8 were to come on the flop, iffy hand gets upgraded to an absolute monster. We're still going to call this if there's not a re-raise. There isn't. Okay, so we're set mining. Looking for bounties. No. Pity. Do we get a free turn card? The initial raiser. Oh, no, but they weren't the 3 better, right? No, yeah, the 3 better. Nope. Okay. We're done with the 8s. I have a very strong feeling they had a bigger pair. If not, they could have had the queen. Oh, what are you playing, Mrs. Rellis? Does anyone in chat for 7 minutes time got any game recommendations for Mrs. Rattlers to play? Are you on Steam, Mrs. Rattlers? Good Old Games might be a good place. So it's probably not the most powerful laptop. So we're talking slightly older games here. And she's got a tired brain. What type of games do you like, Mrs. Reckless? You like building civilization games. So a game on Steam, preferably, or failing that, Good Old Games, where you build civilizations, not ridiculously complex and not too modern. I thank you in advance, chat. You get to play that game for free this weekend. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, we were worried that the game she was looking at to play was 25 quid, and if... Oh, okay, well... But it turns out that the game she's looking at is free for the weekend, so that's good. Oh, immediately shoved on by somebody that's 3-bet really wide. I think I'm calling this, you know. You're kidding me. Don't lose too much. Oh, dear. 5,000, so it's another 3,300. I'm calling. So the big stack has ace queen. They've missed, but we're trying to beat nines as well, which we don't do. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how I figured that would go. So we lost a couple of thousand. But we gave ourselves a shot at an absolutely huge pot. They could have had another ace queen, ace king, something like that. But they certainly looked like they had a chance at a bigger pair as well. Good chance. There's a 5,700 stack on the Sunday Storm. Got to keep an eye on them. Particularly when it gets around to us being the button and then being the big blind for a few hands. We like it from there. In fact, that's the only hand we particularly like it. I'm getting confused. No, us in the blinds as well. We get to see what they've done, right? When we're in the blinds. The only problem is they're very early to act then, so if they do something, it shows real strength. Doo-doo. Gosh, is this... I guess this isn't a shove? No, not quite. But no, definitely not. Oh, okay. Well, yes, we do want the short stack to go now. Ah, darn it. The player before raises. That's scary. That's actually pretty scary. We are going to shove here if we get fold. We don't. We get a raise, so we're going to fold. Let's go back to that Sunday Storm hand. Oh. A raise and a re-raise. Well, never mind. And not from a short stack. If that was like a re-raise shove, I'd be like, let's go. Bounty hunt. But no. Got an M of 10 in the boot camp. Need to chill out. We're not desperate yet. And the top third now get a ticket. No, this is rubbish. There's no short stacks left. Oh, I say that. But look at the second short stacks bounty. They've knocked out a couple of players. Okay, they've gone. So that's worth remembering, that this 8,000 stack has a double bounty. Making you want to play Pokemon. Sorry, Zom. Electrode was fastest. I do remember him being fast. I can't believe he's fastest. I guess he's as quick as electricity. I don't know. Even then you were wrong? Sorry, Zach. That's it. I was going through my action figures the other day, and this little boy, his eldest friend, was asking me, what's this one from? What's this one from? And I've forgotten 50%. I was absolutely devastated with myself. Ooh, men's 100-meter final tonight. And we've got Hodgkinson in the 800-meter final. Great stuff, great stuff. Hats off to Djokovic earlier today. Earlier today? Yesterday? Gosh, my brain is going doolally. But anyway, like ridiculously high standard final. And for Djokovic at 37 to finally win the Olympics after what he's been through this year, just ridiculous. Absolutely bananas. They've raised a fourth of hands. It's still a pretty wide shove at this point. I'm going to fold. If the blinds are bigger, I'd call there. I think we've got a shove if this folds around. It's never folding around, though. Everyone's raising at the moment. We've slowly been blinded down on this one. We'll need to pick a moment. Just that he's an orb. It's the right shape for speed. Can pick up speed rolling down a hill. Tens, baby. Oh, an ace-king over here as well. Okay, this is all going on all of a sudden. Try and capture these as best I can. We've been limped to already from under the gun. Probably the ace-king just wins now. Yes, it does, because the big blind is sitting out. So this is the hand to see. Looks like we might just get the folds. No, final hand calls with ace-king suited. They limped ace-king suited. That's so weird. Straight draw, not that it matters. Set of tens. All good. All good. Tens win. Fantastic. Into ace-10 as well. Oh, that short stack with the big bounties doubled up. So never mind them anymore. I guess that's a fold. Dungeon Keeper, that's a classic, isn't it, Uncle Hank? Thanks, man. Have you ever played Dungeon Keeper, Mr. Reckless? Oh, the app was terrible, yeah. Is that on good old... It might be on Good Old Games, the actual good original. Yeah, good shout there. Stardew Valley, says Trilliansaurus, which Zach agrees with. I do like Stardew Valley. I've played that a bit with Zelda. It's... Oh, my goodness. Quad queens. I don't think the jacks are outdrawing this. They hit a jack as well. Wow. Wow. It's just a little... You've got a character in a village and they've got a farm, but you go around the village talking to people. It is really nice. She's a fantasy fan, by the way, chat. Not sci-fi, but like Lord of the Rings style fantasy stuff she's a big fan of. And historical stuff. Coral Island is also a good 3D Stardew Valley clone. Nice. Yeah, that's true. The pixels might put her off. Okay. Forget about the Sunday Storm too much for a minute, other than that there's a 4,600 stack in it. Got to focus on the other two. Got to focus. 2 minutes left till late registration in the Power Path. 15 tickets available and a decent fiver for 16th out of 34 players. So pretty much the top 50% now. But we are 23rd in the boot camp. This is what we had a free ticket for. It'd be lovely to convert that. I was going to do that. Did they save us? I doubt it. Ooh, pocket nines. An open shove. And then a reshove from a very aggressive player. We're going for it. We're actually going to go for this. Ace King hasn't hit yet. That's what we're trying to dodge. We lose to fours on the turn, but we make a few chips by beating the Ace King. We make 5,000 chips. Not bad. Not bad. Quite a lot. We've been moved tables on the boot camp. That's probably good because the players to the right of us were so aggressive. We were never getting blind steals away. All right, we'll get dealt in next hand. Folding in the Sunday Storm, obviously. Ah, we've finally lost the short stack or they've doubled up or something. Oh, there's another short stack that's just shoved. I don't think I could have gone in with this, sadly. We've been moved tables. Wow, no one wants the short stacks bounty. Oh, they go again. I'd love to, but we can't. Oh, gosh. With them being a short stack as well, this might have been a call, which seems insane. Or even a shove. Would have needed a 4. All right, well, we dodged a bullet there then. Oh, run a flush, wow. Not that they needed it, to be fair. Darn, would have won that. What on earth was that hand? Why was Queen 8 playing that so aggressively? Right, how many tickets then in the power path? 100. Okay. 382 players left. We're currently 63rd. Jacks, baby. Jacks, baby. Come on. Pretty happy to just take the blinds, to be fair, but I would love a double up. Would love a double up. What we really wanted was to be in a position to 3-bet, but it didn't happen. No, we just take the blinds. That's not the end of the world. We're 25th out of 29. We do need to get going here. Well, yeah. 13 players to go out to get to the cash, but we're well inside that 13 players, sadly. Don't know why I'm not running the timer on the boot camp. I should be. Need to remind myself now. Well, maybe I need to improve first. Maybe if we make some chips, then I should run the timer. Who was too much pressure, love? Oh, I thought you were going to play that free one. Oh, I thought you were going to free up some space. Go to Good Old Games and look up what chat said before. Yeah. You get to develop your farm rather than specifically build. Just try it. It's got little missions as well. Go on, give it a go. Get it because Zelda likes it as well. You could actually play it together at some point. That'd be nice. Ace Jack in the boot camp. Oh, an under the gun raise. From a very aggressive player. We might have to pick this moment. It's really getting desperate. There's a huge jump in blinds soon. Yep. Okay. I'm prepared to live or die by Ace Jack. That's all right, isn't it? That's okay. Sixes. We're racing. They hit a 6. Goodbye and good night to the boot camp. We come 27th. 16th was a 5er. What a shame. Maybe that was a bad decision due to ICM. Set mining with 2s. We miss. There's a Hot Hyper $2 PKO just starting, so I've just instantly entered that. And we've got Ace Queen. Warlock 2 is Civ-like fantasy. Nice, Belly. Warlock 2 is the latest suggestion, Mrs. Redders. Ace Queen. Sure, we'll reshove Ace Queen. We get called by Kings. And they hit a king. We need a 10. Or a heart. Oh, we hit the heart. Miracle heart. Whoops. Okay. I'd have rather have had that luck in the boot camp, but I'll take it where I could get it. Nice. Okay, we win hand 1. I'll update this tournament info in a second. First of all, pocket 9s. And the big stack is relatively short. We could bounty hunt against them. And that's exactly what happens. We bounty hunt against the big stack. They've got Ace Queen. And they flop the straight. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Well done. Well done. Pocket 9s. Why? Why pocket 9s? Oh, that's harsh. Oh, what a brutal few minutes. Except for, to be fair, was it Ace Queen beat Kings in the power path? I can't remember. Yeah. Hey, Jobin. Thanks so much for being in. Thanks for checking out the Bankroll Challenge, man. Right, should definitely be running the timer, I think, in the power path. So let's start doing that. I'll be folding this. Just need to wait out 155 players now. Fives in the Sunday Storm, and we've only got an M of 8.5 now. Let's try and make it 9.5. Also, we have the big blind covered, which is super nice. So if they do wake up and call us, hopefully with Ace King, then we've got a chance there. Also, sixes in the power path, so we will raise. No, we do take the blinds. That's good. That's good. We need them right now. Isn't it weird that it feels worse to lose to Ace Queen flopping a straight than if they just like hit a queen or an ace? The human mind doesn't make any sense, really. Wow, okay, got sixes in the hyper as well. I guess our sixes here aren't any good, so let's go and see that one. We've been raised. Go on, let's gamble with the sixes, see if we can bounty hunt. Ah, oh, kings. No, maybe not. We were looking real good against the ace king. What's the bounties here? The bounties, the antes. Oh, okay, we can wait for a better hand than that. Oh, flush draw. Flush draw and overcards to the 2, which isn't nothing. I want the short stack to go for this. Yes, okay. Flush drawing against the short stack. And I'm really hoping they've got the 2. Although I doubt it. I'm hoping that our 9 and 10 are live. I guess they could have a pocket pair above the 2, but below the 9 and 10. Nope, they do have the jack. We need the diamond, not a diamond. A diamond! A diamond! We've got a chip stack again, and we've got another bounty. Woo! Sorry, decision over here. It's a fold. It's a fold. Ah. Well, that bounty just made up for us immediately donking out of the... the heart hyper, unless we miraculously come back. Hey, Hydra. My daughter, if you're referring to the face paint, very much my daughter. Queens, baby. Queens, queens, queens. Let's go. Let's go. All right, all of a sudden I care that it's late registration in 45 minutes time, ending in the Sunday storm. That's like halfway between next break and the one after. Oh, I guess we're going in here, by the way. I guess it's time. Stick to the queens for now. It's more interesting. There is a short stack as well on the queens. Come on. Come on, small blind. Pick this moment. Pick this moment, baby. Push, push, push. No. No action, no bounty. I've bluffed here. It hasn't worked. Somebody had the ace. Yeah, out we go. Well done to them. They get our bounty. There should be some good tournaments after the hour, after the break, after the hour, if... Yeah, there is. There's plenty. Mini Phenomena, last chance looks interesting. So we've got 10 minutes to the break to decide what we want to enter. I'm liking this. Mr. Rose is playing Stardew Valley now, and the music's great, isn't it? I'm just chilling out to the... That's a nice idea. Oh, I like that as well. The straight, yeah, cheers, Hydra. Had to be with the cursed and classic pocket nines. The curse returns. Ace 4, huh? 78 players to survive now. We are starting to get badly blinded down, sadly, in the power path. We were on 40,000, not anymore. This short stack could protect our big blind. They do. Oh, there's still a... I was going to say this guy raised the shove last time, but he raised it with like Queen 8 suited. Still got to fold this, sadly. I really should run the timer. Ace Queen this time, fair dues. Our Ace 4 would have taken the lead and won, but obviously couldn't do that. Oh, we've been moved. So we miss our small blind, not the end of the world. We miss our button as well. I think that's a good deal. Probably blinds up next hand. Unless we have a particularly quick hand. The latter temporary guest. Yes, thank you for asking. think I'd have also had to have mistaken myself for one of the miniatures for the former. All right, blinds up, and we come in the cutoff. We have an M of 3. We've only got to lose 60 players, but we are within that 60 at the moment, so we've got to be a bit careful. Well, this is touch and go. There's a case to be made to shove this, you know. But I won't. This is going to be really, really, really close in the power path. If we can pick up a hand... between now and the big blind, that would be a massive help. Nothing in the Sunday Storm. Hope you've had a great weekend, temporary guest. Thank you for joining in, man. Run the timer, Rick. Run the timer. It's been a quick hour, this one. It's felt very, very fast. Blinds up again in the power path. Absolutely astronomical now. And we don't have a hand. We're big blind next. The blinds are really going to hurt. We have to desperately try and steal once they've gone through us. Like a bad burrito. Shove from one of the short stacks gets called. Can we lose Sith Lord? Queens versus Kings. Oh, cooler. That's really rough. Really, really rough. Man, that's exactly what you're waiting for is Queens there. If you're Sith Lord. To wake up to the guy to the left of you immediately having Kings is brutal. Ace King in the Sunday Storm, baby. Come on. Come on, stay clean. This is your moment. Yes. Yes. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Bounty hunting again. And they have Ace 8. We're dominating. They don't hit the 8 yet. Not running hearts, please. Not running hearts. Don't split. Doesn't split. Come on. Come on, baby. Woo! Another bounty. I think we might be profitable in the Sunday Storm now. No, one more. We've made 4 bounties. We're basically break even. We're basically break even. Unfortunately, we're utterly, utterly desperate in the power path. $29 players to go out, of which we're inside. Probably going to lose Kudrev here. We've already virtually bubbled the other satellite. 27th and 16th was a fiver. Ace King versus Ace 2. Kudrev in a lot of trouble. 4 for a straight. Nope. Out they go. We'd have had the straight. Problem is, I just don't know if we've got enough chips to make the big blind fold. This is the problem when you get to this point. All right, I'll ask the question. I'm desperate enough to ask the question. Really hope they have a terrible, terrible hand that they're prepared to fold. But I'd love another 10,000 chips. I think it's so much easier to fold this if we've got like 10,000 chips more here. They do fold! Oh, come on. Blinds go up. I can't believe they folded. Oh, baby. We're still nowhere near through yet. We've got less than a round of chips in us. 23 players to go out. The old desperation shove works somehow, some way. Still just praying for a real hand at some point. Can't believe we got 4 bounties in the Sunday Storm. That's so fun. And we're just over average stack again. Come back from dipping down to 8,000 at one point. Oh, King 3, why? The King was so pretty. Oh, wow, action. Big time action. I'd absolutely love for somebody else to call this. And us lose both. We are just inside the top 100. We're 98th. King Jack versus Ace Jack. Good call from the Ace Jack. Not easy. We would have won with King 3. Ridiculously. Oh, the ace was so pretty. Are we desperate enough to shove this ace? We might be. It's so borderline. We're going to do it. We've done it. In the Sunday Storm, we got a gut shot to the jack. And we're playing with the short stack, so I guess we want to try and continue. The blinds go through us in the power path. We just won't have enough to make anyone fold. Yes! Yes, they folded in its break. Oh, a heart comes on the Sunday Storm. That makes me a lot less interested. Yeah, you know what? You can take it, sir. I'll take my break. See you in 5. Come on. Come on. Woo! Oh, I should pick a tournament to join. Unless I want to leave it at this. But the problem is, now is the time of the best tournaments, really. Now, that isn't entirely true, actually. Maybe we'll try and finish the power path. Oh, I don't know. I could probably manage. You don't know how? Walk out the door. Oh, click. Click on the floor. Mrs. Relis can't get out of bed in Stardew Valley. It's weirdly like real life, but... I'm used to the mobile version.
Let's do that. What did you do?
It's my son.
Oh, I don't see the thing, guys.
Probably change the options.
What's that do? What's that thing? What's that even mean?
It's like the movement controls for every PC game, like 30 onions.
Have you started your usual arrogance?
Whoa, all right, just in time for the mini Fenomeno satellite to begin. We'll stick here for a minute. Oh, saying that, no, the Power Path's about to kick off. It's just ages till the Sunday Storm because there's like 5,000 players in it. Oh, big blind immediately all in the Power Path. I remember being excited about winning a hand in this, but I can't even remember how now. Oh, we took the blinds with ace-3. Yeah, gosh, that was good. That was good. Hoping to fold through now to the top 100. This must be a hand, right? Shoving into the short stack big blind. There's not that much to steal. Sorry, I should be showing you this, really. There was like 2 limpers and we limped, or 1 limper and we limped. Ah, we're just done anyway. Are we? I think so. Yeah. Oh, we lost 2 players. Pocket aces took out pocket 10s and 8-2. Fantastic. Right, 14 players to go. 25 seconds until the Sunday Storm kicks back off. Look at these blinds now. And we're only 81st. I don't know if we can fold to this. We're going to try. But I don't know if we can. What would be ridiculously helpful would be a fold here. That would really nail us in, I think. And Agabatch could actually fold through. Fold to the tournament. And yet he raises us. Son of a gun. The only thing he's achieved there is putting our qualification in question. 9 players to go. Ace Queen in the Sunday Storm. Should probably be 3-betting this, really. I'll just let pocket kings overtake me. All right, I can't wait anymore. If they've got us, they've got us. Oh, ace king. They do. Flip me. All right, we're short stacked again. I nearly just folded the ace queen as well. I was really hoping when the king came, it meant they didn't have a king. It made it less likely. Not loads less likely, but a decent chunk. A decent chunk less likely. Right. Gosh, I need to think here. 7 players left to go. Can I wait this out? I'm going to try. I'm going to try and wait this out. Some would argue for shoving the ace there on the button. Well, now I wish I had. Darn right, Mrs. Reckless. Mrs. Reckless surprised at a game telling her that she's not good enough friends with someone to enter their bedroom. Don't know what kind of life Mrs. Reckless is used to living. Opinus about to get absolutely destroyed by the blinds. Not that that's the point with so many other tables going. We're going to have to pick our moment in the Sunday Storm at some point. Again. Back to that position again. Then we could double up and be fine again. All right, good. Some action in the power path. That's what we like. Sadly, no other players gone out. Ah, there we go. There goes one. 3 to go. 3 to go, baby. I wonder if we'll go straight into the next one. I wonder if it's started. Sometimes it's already started. Come on. Players go out, please. Players go out, please. Three out of 103 surely can't be too hard to happen. Does Opinus call? Because they're in such trouble here. This could be their moment to get out of trouble. Otherwise, the antis are going to get them in a few hands. Yeah, they do call because they've got pocket aces. A 7 comes, running clubs as well. Needs a 7 on the river. No. Oh, we had a 7. Well, that doesn't help, does it? Okay, darn. Well, we didn't lose the short stack at our table. And no one else has gone out in a few hands. That's not good. It's not hand for hand yet, is it? I don't think so. Not noticed it say it's hand for hand. Should really go hand for hand soon. I love you, Mitch, but I'm feeling very tense by this power path right now. Gosh, imagine getting pocket aces there. What an absolute dream. Blinds up again. That's really bad in a way, because I'm pretty sure the blinds just get us all in now when we're small blind. Oh, I can't believe it's not dropping down from 103 with the blinds at this level in all this time. Surely, on so many tables, 3 players have got to go out somewhere. Okay, 102. 102. We're trying. We're really trying. We might end 101st here. I got to warn you now. We might literally bubble this. The bubble graphics have started. That doesn't mean anything. We got 3 hands. We need 2 players to go out. Okay, it's gone down to hand for hand. Hopefully when it comes back, if it comes back, hopefully it doesn't come back, because that means we're through! We're through! Oh, baby. Oh, that got so close. We are. It has jumped us straight in. It's been running for 4 minutes. Okay. Had it been 5 minutes quicker, we could have unregistered and picked when we wanted to play. But never mind. Let's just win it now. This is effectively now then a Sunday Million satellite for another day. Too late for this Sunday Million. It gives us something to look forward to next week if we succeed in this brand new Power Path Step 3. Let's go. As we try and cling in there for as long as we can in the Sunday Storm. We've got a massive bounty for everyone as well, which doesn't help. Okay, we do take the blinds there. That's fantastic. So we're more or less back to starting stack. We've got a playable stack here as well. Playable stack, playable hand. Not anymore. Woo. Oh, okay. Really pleased we succeeded the Power Path Step 2. Oh, my word. That was tense. That was tight. Oh, no. We'd have flopped the flush. Ay, caramba. Pocket 2s and pocket 5s. Wow, okay. Ah, but there's been a raise from a very aggressive player. Okay, okay. Pocket 5's going to have to do. They call us with kings. Oh, come on. Straight draw, open-ended straight draw. No. No. Oh, cruelly gave us hope. But fair dues. We tried our best. Pocket 2s don't hit. Very dry flop, though. Oh, wow. 2 on the turn. 2 on the turn. Pocket 2's on the other table as well. Go on, let's greed shove. They call us with ace-8. That's what I was hoping for, baby. I thought if they've hit that ace, we might get a call. Wow, we double up in the power path. Let's see how the other pocket 2s do. Not as well. Should have gone for the boot camp instead of this hot hyper. I don't know, because I got a feeling the boot camp one's really, really high variance, whereas Ace Jack. Wow, the hot hyper not messing around. Oh, why isn't it clubs? I'd be so much happier if this was clubs. Shoving 9s in the mini fenomeno last chance. Let's go back to the ace jack a second. Yes, baby! Okay, amazing. Let's go back to the 9s. Oh, 9s have... okay, very scary action on the 9s. Okay, queen 10 and ace queen. Unfortunately, an ace has come. That's a little unlucky. We were in a really, really good spot for a triple up. Well, we gave it a good go for getting a triple up. Right, there's a boot camp in 15 minutes we can join. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what's it to? Oh, yeah, it's just a straight up $2 tournament. Oh, that's nice. Gonna call with our 7. Don't improve on the turn. Doesn't get drastically worse either. Okay. Yeah, doesn't really look like the 7 would have won it for us. Teamies, great to see you, sir. Hope the family's well. Hope the comedy's going well. Guess that's a fault. This hot hyper satellite is absolutely nuts. Got an M5. We're going to have to pick a moment, although I think King 9 under the gun isn't that. Oh, it's put us in the big blind. This could be it. Well, yeah, we can certainly shove to try and take the 700 that's in there, that's for sure. Nice. That helps. And then Ace Jack straight away after. Wow. Oh, under the gun shove. Quite an aggressive player. Go on then. Go on then. Yeah, dominating ace 4. We both hit our kicker. Need to dodge another 4 on the river. We do. We do. All right, we're in this hot hyper then. We're in this hot hyper and we're in this power path as well. Very much in both. The boot camp starts in 10 minutes. Do I want to play the boot camp if I'm being smart? I don't know, you know. I'm gonna unregister. I'm gonna focus on these two for a little bit. We've been going for 2 hours and a quarter, and we might find ourselves in two $11 tournaments if we're lucky. We want to make that count. Jack 10 suited. I was going to say, it's probably enough to shove. It's definitely not enough to call. Late registration's already over. 8 tickets out of 33 players left. We're currently 9th. King 10 and the player's sitting out. This is probably enough. Oh, but the short stack is probably going to shove, is it? Or is it going to time out? They might be AFKing. I think they're AFK. Okay, in which case we're going to shove. No, they come back. It's really borderline. Okay, another short stack calls us. We've only got to beat the biggest stack to be okay. Oh, no. What? Queen 6 calls us? Don't give them a 9. No, we win it from everybody. That is absolutely wild. And now we're 3rd out of 26. Okay, with 8 tickets to go. Okay. Bring on, if we can, the hotter $11. Wow. Blinds up on us. No, I thought it just happened in time and it kind of paused and put the blinds up on us. Never mind. 4th out of 23. We should run the timer now. We want King Queen to take this. Needs a 10 for a straight or one of their cards. Doesn't hit. Down to 21 players. Looks like one of the tables is broken up. Also, there's cash from 11th, I should point out as well. Not the absolute worst thing to make the cash. Oh, okay. We've got a big all-in here. Should really open up the lobby and see what the short stacks are. Ace King loses to King Jack. That's rough, but that means we lose a player. It's great news for us. We've got an M of 4 and we're trying to survive half the players. No, for now, we're going to say we're okay and just run the timer. Ah, brilliant teamies. Glad to hear it, my man. I think if the jokes are good, you're doing something wrong as a father. I hope you save the worst ones for the kids. Oh, why did I auto-fold? My brain just froze for a moment there. I'm supposed to be running the timer. Okay, the eliminations is suddenly ground to a halt for a moment. Hopefully 501,000 blinds will change that in a moment. Oh, I've got to fold King Queen suited. That is a shame in the power path. Never mind. All right, blinds up. We're We're now 9th out of 17. Oh, I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to do this. Really, really hope, especially the big stacks, don't wake up with a better ace or a huge pocket pair. So far, so good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Double call. One was a ridiculous king 9 that has now taken the lead. We've got a straight draw. We don't hit it. Oh, no. We came 16th. There's 14 players left now. Should I have folded ace 10? I don't know. I really don't know. I really, truly don't know. I got a sad feeling I should have done. No, I really don't know. I probably should know. I still can't tell you. It's easy to say you should have done when it's gone wrong. All right, let's try and get ourselves a Sunday Million ticket. This would mean a very, very good session if we qualified from this tournament. Half an hour left of late registration. That takes us through to the break. Or the end of the break. So hopefully we last that long. Ticket-wise, we're looking at 30 plus entries. 30 is the guaranteed amount. Currently, that's what it stands at. Not too bad with 197 left. Okay, get to see the flop. And, ooh, we hit middle pair. Okay. Yeah, well, we definitely want to hang in for that price. That kind of makes it better in a way. I suppose we're now drawing dead against a king. Yeah, that's a shame. Like, we would have 2 pair right now, but honestly, feeling like we could have this. No, they hit the straight on the flop. They had the straight the entire way. Wow, okay. Gosh. Couldn't be more wrong. Okay, baby. Hope we get some action with these. There's a caller. Normally I'd raise 4x, but I'll make an exception for aces. The button calls. Could get myself in trouble here with a bad flop. On the other hand, if the aces hold up, we could get way more. Wow, okay. Wasn't expecting that. I guess we'll just take their chips. I don't want to risk seeing a flop and letting someone outdraw. Double diamond would get us. Double diamond would get us. And a 4 as well. Thankfully, for once, we brick it. We brick it? I probably should think about my phrasing there. The river is a brick. I was bricking it as well, to be fair. All right, we're tripled up now. We're 9th out of 186. 20 minutes to break. 25 minutes to the end of late registration. Pretty great. Pretty great. I get to listen to some nice, chill Stardew Valley music. Sixes. Well, they last saw us turn over aces. We're going to be out of position. We get called. From 2 players, from 3 players. Wow. And then a shove. With 2 players left to act. If it wasn't for the 2 players left to act, you know, I think I'll go in there with the sixes here. I feel like the sixes are winning this. Well done to them. I've been so aggressive, I'm just going to fold the ace-9 suited. We'll wait for a better spot later. Oh no, it hit trip aces? Sheesh. Wow, running flush. Brutal. Brutal. Not a good hand for defending. And they fold round to our 9-3 offsuit. Dream. Ace king in the button. Kind of hoping for a reshove here. Thinking that we're doing this wide. I think Shane's is our bigger hope there, really. If anything, Takis will call. And then we could miss. We do. He does call. We do miss. That's a pretty terrible flop. I might check behind because we got the jack for the nuts. As well as an ace or a king. Drastically improving this hand. Saying that the king doesn't because it makes the jack the straight. All right. 2 checks is pretty good. We'll ask the question now. Nice, nice. Really pleased to take that one. Wasn't expecting it. Oh my goodness. Okay, we definitely don't want a 3-bet this time. We wouldn't hate a call. We can hit a lot of flops with this. Wow. Are you kidding me? I can bet because I can say I've got the pocket pair, right? Yeah, and we win it. Nice. That's what we were representing there. All right, just chipping away at the blinds and the antes. Little by little. 14 minutes to go till break. After that is the end of late registration. Looking forward to that. Mitch is back. I can handle Mitch a bit more now. Not multi-tabling. I think she just probably wants food, though. You're going to have to wait for that, Mitch. You can have food when I get a hot drink. Queen Jack in the big blind, not the absolute worst. Limp is good. Looks like we might get to see a flop. Oh, boo. Greasy Chavez. Being pretty greasy. Oh, we get to see what we would have had. Ah, Greasy Chavez. What have you done? What have you done? Oh, gosh. Kind of got a call, right? Ace 10 versus Queens. Wow, brutal outdraw. Fair dues that they had the queens and made that raise. Obviously, I'm only kidding when I boo. Disappointing for me. Not a judgment on their play. No. Sorry, if any of my mods are around to ban that bot, would be eternally grateful. Ace-8 suited, huh? In the cutoff. We could join the limp. Under the gun limp, we limp with. And the most aggressive player left to act limps as well. We're not in position, but we do get to see a flop. And the first card is a spade, and then we get nothing. We definitely could check round here. It does. We could be ahead with ace-8. Do pocket pairs call if we raise here? Probably. That's the problem. Okay, good. I was going to raise. It was really iffy, though. I'm pretty happy to fold. Hey, Jay Bazza, thank you so much, man. I think you did that before I even asked in chat time. Jay Bazza banned a bot for me. Yeah. Mrs. Retta says, good game. King 9 in the big blind. Yeah, classic shove, and I think that's going to be enough to get us off. Pretty early, pretty tight player. Yeah. Ace-5 suited might be enough for us to shove ourselves if it folds round. Not quite. some action going on here. I thought that smelled very toasty. Okay. Is it out now, though?
I didn't think it's late. I think time to eat on side and bury something because I keep getting exhausted by one.
Oh, dear. Jack 9 hits a flush draw, but doesn't make it. They had a huge draw in that, didn't they? So they're short stack now, so we'll just get out of the way of this. We're currently 28th out of 181. And at the moment, there's 31 tickets. We've gone past the guaranteed amount now. Blinds up. King 4. No. No, no, no. Wow. Desperate stuff from 9-6 was very, very short stacked, and we get aces again. My word. Can we get any action? I'm a bit worried we'll just take the blinds. Would absolutely love something. Oh, it goes round to the big blind. And they call. And we hit an ace. Wow. I can't really risk another card here. There's 2 flush draws and loads of straight draws. Yeah. Wasn't getting any more chips out of there. And I'm glad they called pre, to be fair. Big blind next. Oh, shove gets called by 5s. And they're looking for a 10. Or a heart now. Nope, doesn't happen. Victor's very aggressive. Oh, we all fold round. Okay. 4 minutes to go till break. What's this badge to the left? A scoop winner. Wow. That's good going. I don't want to be playing against them. Six is bravely call against King 10 suited. 6 is good so far. Don't get rivered. Blinds up in 30 seconds. What did you achieve so far on Stardew Valley, love? Grown and harvested some parsnips. Congratulations. Yep. I've got it on my phone and we've played it a lot. Oh yeah, I should check, see if I got a fumble reply. Might be playing in the morning. Oh, go on. I'm going to reshove on them. They do this all the time, this Victor. And they've folded so far to everyone's reshoves. Yeah, fantastic. And that's the kind of hand you want to do that play with. Like, last time we had 10-5 offsuit, and I was like, man, I want to do it now. But, yeah, it makes way more sense with a hand like that. Do we get it done back to us? No, we get called, though. What a flop. Goodness gracious. Okay, 10 for a straight. 10! Not a heart. Oh, my goodness. Kind of wasn't expecting that. Please don't have the flush. That'd be so cruel. No, lovely. Oh, good end to things before break, which might be after this hand. Oh, that is break. Cool, I was just replying to my fumble opponent. See you in 5. Let's go, baby. 25th out of 164. Late registration will end by the time we're back. 35 tickets. Let's do this thing. Woo! Last shot of things for the day is trying to get into the Sunday Million next week. Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, my headache's... Okay, dokay. Blinds up next hand. And yet, officially, money for 39th and 38th, and 37 tickets for the Sunday Million next week. 176 players left. So we're nearly down to a quarter of the remaining field. Should I run the timer? Probably yes. Ah, Hellboy, great to see you, man. You're very welcome, and that's sounds like a lovely evening. I hope you had a great time. It's been okay. We basically broke even in the Sunday Storm with the bounties that we got. And then our other achievement is that we qualified for this Power Path Step 3 from a Power Path Step 2 ticket that we won the other day. So, and we're doing okay in this so far, touch wood. So if we qualify from this, then we'd get to play the Sunday Million next week. So very, very much hope that proves to be the case. But long way to go yet. We've got to get down to the top 37 from 159 currently. Pocket eights in the big blind, though. We shove into Jack 10. They hit the 10. So we're going to lose a little bit here, sadly. Go down to 30,000. It's not the end of the world, but it's a shame. It is what it is. Probably less bothered about running the timer now, but we've started. We might as well continue. Oh, okay. We might shove this one. Oh, not anymore. Oh, they've been very aggressive. Go on. This Victor's been nuts. Yeah, we are ahead. They hit the jack and the flush draw and 2 pair. Oh my goodness. Well, we got it in fairly significantly best. Now we're desperate with an M of 3. Yeah, actually, this is a good time to try it because nobody can comfortably call us. And we've got a good hand for outdrawing. Oh, disconnected, reconnected. Please don't call. They fold. Okay, huge, huge blind still for us as we try and build back up. Yep. Hmm. Tens probably going to beat 6s as we add a 6. Oh, I'll shove this if this falls around. It's a big if, though. Blind's huge now compared to us. We've got an M of 2 in a bit. A limp. Go on. Let's give this a shot. There's a chance they'll fold. I was tempted to limp and try and take it off them on the flop. Maybe that's better. But I didn't want the blinds being aggressive. They've been very aggressive. in tight aggressive though, so it makes the shove against the blinds good. Maybe I just have to fold this. Anyway, we should have a chance, right? We should have a chance. Let's hope we're not dominated by like king, queen. Ace, 8. Yeah, we got a really good chance, right? Flush draw versus the ace. Another ace and a queen is not good. No. No, I tried. The ace 10 versus the jack 9 killed us, sadly. That was to put us in a crazy strong position. All right, thank you so much for being here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really enjoying the poker at the moment, but I'm thinking of spending some of the evenings trying to make a start on the YouTube videos. I feel like if I don't make a good start, I'm never going to get there. So I might do slightly less streams the week coming so that I get more time to do the YouTube videos. But I'll try and keep you posted on the Discord. And have a great week, everyone. Woo!